Yum. Because I didn't have any class today for this course. And the products are additional parasites of the same life cycle. Sexually. Good morning, jams, and welcome back to another vlog. So today, happy Monday. So today we have lab and class session, but today's class session is on Zoom. So I'll have to find like an empty classroom today to log into my class session. That's for historical and philosophical biology. So I hope you all enjoy this week's vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Beef and chicken patty. Somebody hasn't seen yesterday. So coming.
Right, like Maragoni and Shizogoni, right, depending on the proteus group, the protozoan group that you're looking at, right? But ultimately, we're talking about a process of.
Because I didn't have any class today for this course. Well, yesterday for this course, which would have been Tuesday. So we have to listen to the recording to do our little homework for class. But this come like the class session for yesterday.
Of multiple fissions, meaning that instead of a mitotic division leading to multiple nuclear divisions taking place before cytokinesis actually occurs. Alright? There are different mechanisms by which this could occur, and so
where the cell have like a small body or growth, and that's where the daughter cell, the nuclear separate, and then migrates to the body, and that eventually separates. So the mother cell remains, and then you have the daughter cell as well.
Right.
So
yeah. Budding to the one option.
Yeah.
Alright. Very good.
Thank you.
Alright. Anybody have sexual reproduction?
Me. Sporogony forms via sexual reproduction, and the products are additional parasites of the same life cycle. Sexual reproduction reduces division with the involvement of meiosis. There are cells that are called gametes, and their production leads to gametogony. The cells responsible for gamete production are gametes. Reproduction can be amphimictic, which involves the union of gametes from two parents, or automictic, which involves one parent giving rise to both gametes.
That part is that's different, right? I don't know if you ever talked to that before. When we talk about sexual reproduction, you definitely need two parents or whatever, right? But in this case, it's more situational. You need two types of gametes for the process. I mean, the assumption is that, okay, you need two different gametes, and the gametes originate in two different parents, right? But that's not always the case. You have a situation where the two types of gametes are originating from the same parent cell, which is very rare.
Syngamy takes place where gametes are whole cells. They can be outwardly similar or isogametes, or dissimilar, which are anisogametes. And isogametes may look similar, however, they only fuse with isogametes of another mating type. Anisogametes differ in cytoplasmic contents, in size, and in surface protein that determine mating type. The large, more quiescent or inactive of the pair is a macrogamete, and the smaller, more active partner is a microgamete. Two individuals ready for conjugation unite and their pellicles fuse at the point of contact. Macronucleus in each disintegrates.
So for that one though, you don't have to go into that right now.
Okay.
We did actually look in the presentation at an example of how sexual reproduction can occur, right? I can't remember that was also parents, right? So what it was for study, type of study, right? Where that organism actually has two nuclei, a macronucleus and a micronucleus. I think I mentioned something like that before too. Some of these organisms can have that, where one nucleus is responsible for sexual reproduction, the other one basically controls the rest of the life of the organism, controls the various activities in the cell, right? So that particular sort of life cycle, I want you all to be familiar with it. We're going to meet it again. Alright, but that one is, it can be really complex. That was just like a summary of what's happening there. But it's a good example of how sexual reproduction can occur with pathogenic protozoans. Alright, so just make sure to review that piece. Okay, is there any other thing?
I have with the protozoa, the resting stage or the cyst.
Right, yeah.
Go ahead. Protozoa can secrete resistant coverage, which enters a resting stage or cyst. Cyst formation is common among parasitic protozoa as well as free-living protozoa that is found in temporary bodies of water subjected to drying or other harsh conditions.
Right, so we also are going to meet the cyst stage, right? That's another feature that we're going to encounter as we look at these organisms. It's a very important stage, cyst, right? And the cyst stage can actually be infected. That's another important point too, right? The assumption may be that, okay, it's a resting stage, maybe it's in it or whatever, but it's actually possible for a cyst stage of a parasite to be the infected stage. Alright? And when we look at the amoebas, you'll see that. We'll give you all examples. Alright. So after reproduction, there are some other things that we need to talk about, stuff like pathogenicity and transmission and whatever else. What were you going for this year? Say again? I was really going for it.
You seen it? You little black dots.
That's what you found on the low objectives?
The lowest one, I did not find anything at all.
Right. Go until you find something, and then you can decide whether it has something to look at on the head.
Okay.